Hey boys and girls, welcome to another video. So today is our first time starting on 5th grade multiplication, guys. And it's the difference here, guys, is that it's going to contain decimals, okay? That is going to be the only difference. So it's going to be a very important rule that we're going to have to be following for today's work. All right, so today's Wednesday, guys, 29th of April. Let's go ahead and get started. So as you already know, we have our multiplication table to help us out. It's very important that you have that multiplication table ready, guys, so that it can be easier on you when you get to the skill practice. All right, so this is going to be our anchor, guys. This is where I give you an example of what you're going to see and what to expect when you are working, okay? So here, we're going to start number 1. Now, there's a very important rule, guys, that I want you to remember when you're working with decimal. I'm going to ignore the decimal. Not completely. I'm just going to ignore the decimal for now. Okay? So the rule I want you to remember, guys, is whatever you take out, you're going to have to bring back in. Okay? So if you take out the decimal, you have to bring it back in. Okay? So I'm going to make a rule of that. The rule is the decimal comes out, then you bring it back in. Okay? So it's very important, guys. You're going to see what I'm talking about in a bit. We're going to ignore it for now. So look at the first one, guys. You see that it says 2 times 3 and 5/10. Very important that you know that, guys. This is my ones. This is my 10th place. This is my ones. Okay? You have to see the decimal, guys, and think of it as money. This is basically $3.50. Okay? So let's move on to the side, and I'm going to show you how to solve it. Same as yesterday's work, guys. We're just multiplying. And remember that I told you we're going to ignore this little decimal? Let's ignore it for now, guys. Let's go ahead and continue the way that we normally would. Remember, we always start at our ones place. In this case, it's easy because there's only one number. And we go straight up. Ignore the decimal. 2 times 5, what do you got? Easy, that's 10. 2 times 3, what do we get? 6. Plus the 1 on top is 7. Now, 3 and 5/10 times 2 does not equal 70. What I was talking to you about earlier, guys, that if you take it out, you have to bring it back in. This is where you're going to use it. Okay, we're going to take out our decimal. And how many jumps was that? How many jumps did I make? Look, 1. So that's 1 out. And whatever comes out, guys, has to come back in. That means that if I took 1 out, I'm going to bring how many in? 1. That means that I'm going to start here, and I'm going to bring 1 in. 1. You see that jump? 1. That's 1. My answer is 7 and 0/10. All right, we're going to see that more, guys. Let me show you another example. Ignore the decimal. We have 3 and 7/10 times 4. We can ignore the decimal for now. Let's just multiply. 4 times 7, what do we get? If you have your multiplication table with you on the side, it's going to be easier. We get 28, carry your 2. 4 times 3, 12. Plus 2, 14. Now, let's look at the decimal. How many jumps to get out? 1. 1 out. That means that how many are going to come in? You're starting to get the hang of it, right? So now we're going to bring in 1. My answer is 14 and 8/10. You starting to get the hang of it? Whatever you bring out, you must bring in. Let's go to the next one. Let's look at the next one here, guys. Now I have 5 and 8/10 times 10. Let's see how that one works out. Let's ignore the decimal for now. And let's multiply times 10. 0 times 8, guys, what do we get? Starting at the ones place, we get 0. 0 times 5, 0. Am I done with the 0 or do I have any other numbers? I'm done with it. Let's bring down our x. We're going to our 1 now. 1 times 8, 8. 1 times 5, 5. And now we add 0.085. My answer is not 580. Remember, guys, we have the decimal. We have to bring it out. Let's see how many jumps that is. 1. That means that's 1 out. So how many are going to come in? 1 in. Starting here, bring it in. My answer is 58 and 0 tenths. Okay? It's going to get easier, guys. Let's go to the next one. 7 and 7 tenths times 9. Always starting at your ones place. We're going to go straight up. And we get what? 9 times 7 is 63. Carry your 6. Ignore the decimal for now, guys. 9 times 7 again. That's easy, 63. Plus 6 is going to be 69. Let's see how many times to bring it out. 1. That's 1 out. That means that how many are going to come in? 1. Starting on the outside, you come back in. Your answer is 69 and 3 tenths. All right? Pretty simple, guys. If you still need more help, remember we go live. We can talk about it more when we go live, or you can repeat the video, guys, and make sure you watch it again, because the key word is chocolate. The key word is chocolate, guys. All right, so then as you move on, guys, on your assignment, you're going to have 6 questions. You're going to have these 6 that are highlighted, okay? Remember, just submit your answer, guys, and make sure that your answer contains the decimal. If your answer does not contain the decimal, it's going to be counted wrong. So make sure you do add that decimal. Okay, guys, so this is going to be it for Wednesday. Make sure you log in for tomorrow's Thursday. I'll see you there. Have a good one, guys.